Hey friends, welcome in. How are we doing today? As soon as I hit the go live button, that's when the wife chooses to respond to a text message. Oh, is my chat frozen here? Might be. Bogle, thank you so much for the raid. Dragon Gym, thank you so much for the 17 months. World of Rogue, welcome in. Dragon Gym got first. I'm just gonna assume Mr. V was tied up with Bearded Bogle, who was playing a fantastic game, Horizon Zero Dawn, which that game's amazing. I was lurking over there. I was also hanging out with the Sunny Machine today, who was playing DOS games on a Mr. FPGA, which was wild. It was wild. I passed him a file for Anvil of Dawn to see if it would run on there, and sure enough, it did. And he's got like the little the Raspberry Pi MIDI module. Before you unhost it on my end, it happens. It happens sometimes. I got a really exciting one today. Let me tell you. It's this crazy German box of Kiss Psycho Circus and Heavy Metal F.A.K.K.², where we're going to be playing Heavy Metal F.A.K.K. So this is like 2 big box PC games in one. Like, this thing is just absolutely massive. It doesn't sit well on the shelf at all. And I love it. And it was much cheaper than trying to get a copy of Heavy Metal F.A.K.K. And a Kiss, exactly. It was much cheaper than trying to get a copy of Heavy Metal by itself. And it also, you know, it came with another game that I wanted, so... I wait until I see him update the title. Then he usually lets me get first. It's true. That is a gold box. It's nice. It is a nice box. And it's got a good presentation inside, which I'll share here in a minute. The catch is that it's all in German. Don't open it. Oh no, it's already open. We're already installed. We're good to go. Yeah. It's too precious. I'm excited about Heavy Metal F.A.K.K. Heavy Metal F.A.K.K. is one of those games that, like, ever since I first saw a screenshot of it, just screams, this is a game I gotta play. So I'm pretty hyped about actually getting to it. Also, for whatever reason, today I woke up and showered very, very early, so my hair's already dry, and I get to wear my headset, which is nice. Excuse me. I have been so incredibly tired. I woke up too early, and then, like, when I got in the shower, I just started yawning like crazy, like I was gonna fall back asleep. So I drank a lot of caffeine. I think the more caffeine I drink in general, the more tired I am, so I should probably knock that shit out. But I'm just feeling, like, jittery but tired, so hopefully I don't fall asleep on y'all. I don't really want to consume more caffeine. I already had black tea and a Mountain Dew. Which reminds me, probably before we actually get started playing the game, I should go fill this up with water. Gotta reuse stuff at least once. At least once. Hey, Takarash. Federally assigned Pelodic Kill Zone to 2nd degree death to all carbon-based life form, Lord Tyler. Is that what it stands? Is that what F.A.K.K. stands for? I think you're right. You know, I watched this movie probably about 1.5 years ago, I want to say. Yeah, I don't read German, so I can't see anything on the back. Damn, 4 ads, that sucks. Well. And I loved it. I thought it was great. I know a lot of people didn't like the Heavy Metal 2000 because they really liked the first movie. And Heavy Metal 2000 was like a whole movie off of one side story compared to like the Heavy Metal from the 80s. But I really liked it. It worked for me. It was very much like Firefly Chronicles of Riddick type of universe. A little bit of Barbarella. Like, it was cool. It was cool stuff. So yeah, let me, I'm gonna hit a box of the day. If there's anything else you guys want to do today before, guys and gals and others, want to do before the, well, the main show, the game, before the game, now's your chance. Let's redeem things. There we go. New releases. Nice, good call. All right, that'll be good. So let's knock out new releases here real quick. While I try to stay awake. Also, my wife, she texted me right at the start of the stream. What do we want for dinner? I don't know. Chat. Everybody in chat. What are y'all having for dinner tonight? She's looking to me to make a decision. I liked Heavy Metal 2000. I liked it a lot. I like Julia Strain. Rest in peace. She passed away like 2 years ago or something, right? I seem to recall that. Pizza? Maybe pizza. Maybe. I'd go for a pizza. I also have to stream later, and pizza will just knock me out. Oh, and lots of ice. I can't do ice cream. Pasta Potentia? I might have to Google what that is. Let's see here. Pasta Potentia. What are you? Oh, I see olives. That seems nice. Yeah, I like that. Oxtail noodle soup. Techno Bumble. Oxtail noodle soup? What? What does that even mean? Oxtail. Okay. How you doing, Techno Bumble? Techno Bumble beat Lost Viking last night. It was pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome. Oxtail. Like actual Chinese oxtail. Literally noodle soup with bits of oxtail. Yeah. I don't know why. It just felt like when I read oxtail, it's like, was this some foreign language? Look, oxtail. Where would I get oxtail here near Portland? I'm sure I can. Is this like wow, is this actually like tail then with like tail core? Like it's not marrow, but what would be in the core of the tail? Is that what that is? That looks so indigestible. This meat. Tallow? Talo? We're gonna call it talo? Is that what it is? Lovely piece of meat. Great for stock and stuffing. So, hey Temporal, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. We were discussing interesting foods. We make soup in the Instant Pot. There you go. Hey Jake. For exotic cuts, non-exotic animals. Walmart is your first step. Cartailage. All right. I'll leave those tabs open. I will run that by the wife. I don't think that's what she's gonna go for. Well, actually, she might. She will literally try anything. All right. Let's see what the new games are on Steam. Pull up anything that looks interesting and do a little deep dive before we get into today's box and game. Tim. Sounds like a game that's been around for a long time. That name sounds so familiar. Gunner Heat PC. That... We'll pull it up. We'll look. Disney Dreamlight Valley. Well, okay. That actually looks kind of cool. You know what? Oh, I was going to say, this scene doesn't have any music. But then again, we also watch trailers in it, too. There's a game called Railbound. Looks like a railroad puzzle simulator. Circus Electric. I need to pull chat up over here. Sorry about that. Okay. Tim is a Pokemon clone. Yes. Okay, that's why it sounds familiar. Okay. Dreamlight Valley. Monstrum 2. Interesting. We'll take a look. Train Sim World 3. Nah. Autos. We'll pull it up and look. Dream Logic. More things with cars. A chat next. Is this like a Second Life thing? I don't know. I just see blurred images of women. Beat Stickman Beyond. No. The Lovely Trap. Demon Go! Exclamation mark. Clientele. Sexy Deck Builder. Okay. No. Bash Sports Online Bowling. Oh my. What the Fortress? WTF. Nice. Smooth. From Atom to Modern. No. Imaginary? Guilt. Ninja Hagakuru. This looks like another Vampire Survivor clone. Here is a Train Sim World 2 launches with 800,000 day 1 DLC. Jesus Christ. What happened to the concept of core game? It's been whittled away to a DLC store. Here's more stuff for the circus. Hardcore sex... Hard Rock Sex 3D. Oh my. Farming Cats. We'll look at it. Cardcraft. Pedal to the Metal. Wow, those FPSs. We'll look anyways. Void Scraper's Prologue. Cyber Attack. No. Chicken Zoid's Super Pre-Party. The hard game. Cabra the Artist. I don't know why I read that as Abracadabra. Brain? What is this? Halo Reach mod tools. Free. Interesting. I see Gloomwood came out yesterday. We should probably take a look at its page. Terra Ventura. Tetris Girls? Oh my. Invaders Tower Defense? What? I'm sorry, is this a fighting game with Kim Jong-un that says fuckable Kim? What is happening? Why? Why are these things? I hate them. Alright. First one. Wow, there wasn't much that caught my eye. I feel like I had to scroll forever and a day. Tim. This is a, what do we say? Massive multiplayer creature collection. It's a Pokemon clone. Holy shit, that was loud, though. So loud. Oh my god, this song. This song. Hey, I gotta start it over. Y'all gotta hear this just awful song.
Hey, now it's time. Come on board to the world of Temtem. Hey, take my hand.
No.
Let's go. The wait is over. Join to discover. Hey, we'll be mates, maybe friends, and we'll catch some.
We'll be mates, maybe friends.
The challenges will be hard, but together we'll be fine. Yes, let's go. Hey, now it's time. Meet your friends in the world of Temtem. Don't miss the ride. I'll be your guide. We'll have fun together. Hey, don't be afraid. I'll be there if you need my help. I'll be by your side. Won't leave you behind. Look out for each other. Hey, now it's time. Now it's time. Hey, now it's time. Come on board and let's Temtem up. Don't miss the ride. I'll be your eye. We'll have fun together. Hey, now it's time. Now it's time.
I started out absolutely hating this song, and now I really want like a cover parody as my channel trailer on Twitch. Oh my. I don't feel anything at all about Pokemon games. They're not for me. It's gonna be your new intro music? You know, it got real catchy, didn't it, Dragon Joe? I think we need somebody to make us, like, parodies of it. Can we, like, send that off to Fiverr or something? I mean, you need something on your channel like Jim and the holograms, right? Dragon Jim and the Twitch viewers. I mean, this looks like the dream Steam Deck game right here. Y'all want to hear some bullshit? Y'all want to hear some bullshit? I'm gonna tell. I'm gonna tell you some bullshit. So, for whatever reason, 2K has a game launcher now where they're patching and selling things. They forced it upon the Steam users. The Steam Deck and Linux and everything that ran BioShock 1 through 3 perfectly now can't launch it because they only made it for Windows. Sorry. 2K heard I was complaining, I guess. Bye. Just like flip off the stream. It's like, Twitch, you're not allowed to do that. I'm actually like, I'm mad because I haven't played the second BioShock game, and I was like, yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good on the Steam Deck. Apparently you can't do it now. They broke it. Linux community's working on finding workarounds. But yeah, that's what I read when I was going to bed last night. I went to bed mad. I'm just like, oh, come on, you fucks. So that's also going to break Borderlands. Borderlands. I was watching Dimension Dude play Borderlands today, and there's this giant banner about the Tales from the Borderlands game that got announced. It covers up part of the menu that you need to use. And your character's forehead. You know, in Borderlands 2, you select your character and it kind of like spins around that waterfall. Yeah, that's covered up now because they put adverts in it a couple weeks ago. And they're all getting this like 2K launcher. Why? Why? It's another layer of DRM too. That's the other thing. But yeah, it breaks the ability to play the game in Linux for now. So dumb. So dumb! How do I get back here? Oh no. Oh no, what have we done? What have we done? Okay, so. Does it actually stay? Oh, it does. It's deck verified. There you go. Oh, they want $50 for this? This feels like it should... Yeah, it's got in-app purchases. How is this a $50 game? This feels like it should, you know, be a microtransaction game for free that I would try out on the Steam Deck and be like, do I like this thing? No, but I'm not ever going to try it out for $50, for $45. So we're just going to close that tab. It's probably going to get... Did you see the Ghillie kit for the Steam Deck? No, you got a link for that? It's trying to compete with Pokemon? The way to compete with a juggernaut like Pokemon is to make it free and get it in everybody's account so that they try it. So it's just priced under Pokemon? Yeah, the way that you compete with a juggernaut like Pokemon is to make a free-to-play game. That's better. Put your money where your mouth is. It's already got in-app purchases. Like, I saw that. I mean, look at Path of Exile. Like, that's how you compete with Diablo 3. And you know what? It worked. They're still around. They're killing it. Alright, what do we got here? This was like, what was this called? Gunner Heat PC. Gunner Heat PC. Gunner, comma, Heat, comma, PC, exclamation mark. Let's rock. Graphics look pretty crisp in the grass. Red tracers, interesting. It's got like an Arma 2 feeling. Clang. Yeah, I want to see what that Ghillie kit, Ghillie kit sticks for the Steam Deck. Technical. Maybe I need to look that up. You know, here's where I am with tanks. I know a lot of people like playing stuff like World of Tanks. I don't know if I would... An entire game full of tanks. The way I like tanks in video games is when they're like sections in other games. Think of like Crysis had a pretty good tank section. It was really fun. Bonk. There's a couple games that have done things like that. Or like mech sections. I think those are really fun and cool. But sometimes they also suffer by being like the side quest of a game, you know? Wow, this is interesting, actually. Did y'all just hear somebody yell? Hang on. Did somebody yell? This is right there! What? What? Alright. That's kind of cool. $26.99. Disney Dreamlight and
There
Valley.
once was a dream world in which familiar friends, from the most heroic to the most villainous, lived together in harmony. However,
So this
as
is not
time passed,
related to the other
forgetting
Disney
set
Final
in,
Fantasy thing,
and
right?
the world fell into darkness until you arrived. You have the power.
Me?
to
Am
make
I
it
this
special.
adorable creature with the mole on my chin?
With your help, this dream world can grow back into something magical. This is a place where you'll have no worries, where you'll wish time could get frozen, where you can find a friend in everyone,
Wally!
and feed your passions. A place where you can find yourself at home and let your creativity reign. This is a place where every day is a dream come true. This is Dreamlight Valley.
Is
Learn
this...
more at
Is this the...
DisneyDreamlightValley.com.
What am... Why does this game exist? Gameloft? This is from a mobile game company. Granted, like, Gameloft was, like, the best mobile game company there for a while. They really made high-quality products. But I can see that this is a mobile game. Definitely a mobile game. Early access. $30. That's a premium game, huh? Interesting. I didn't realize there were so many Gameloft games on Steam. That's interesting. An ad for Dreamlight Valley. You know anything about this game, Chaz? How you doing, by the way? Life Sim. Now, this doesn't say anything about in-game purchases, does it? Nothing. You just saw it this morning. Okay. It's vibrant. It's vibrant. What we got here? What we got here? You can build things. I can see that this could be addictive and fun. It just seems like all of the Disney characters have all been, like, if you watch that trailer, they're all set pieces. Like, here's Ariel lives on her rock, right? And then, like, Buzz Aldrin was this tiny little toy kind of walking around somewhere. And, like, they're just quest givers. Wally's in front of his cave. Yeah, it's we. Oh, wow, look, they're all so close together. I thought this was like a lake you went to. No, it's literally outside of your house lane. I don't know. Be interesting if it was free. There's the avatar designer. That's cool. If it was free. This is another game. If it was free, I would try it. No Steam Deck reporting there.
London.
What do we got here? Circus
1899.
Electrique.
The world has never seen a greater city.
The interactability goes,
The
yeah!
greatest architecture.
Yeah.
The greatest technology. The greatest entertainment. And of course,
A
the
little bit of
greatest assortment
Borderlands
of
feeling
mindless,
here.
ruthless killers. A recent development.
Some kind of turn-based
But
combat.
who prevails? The unique talents of my mighty Circus Electrique. The fire mower's fury. The acrobat's agility.
Here we go.
The strong man's strong manliness. They'll entertain all
Card
at the
game.
circus. They'll cause evil to fall on the streets.
Are we happy for you? Yeah.
There's just no beating the circus.
Yeah, somewhere between like We Happy Few, Borderlands, and Contrast. Oh, Zen Studio? This is Zen Studio? Man, y'all, Zen Studio, though, made one of my absolute favorite games ever. Oh, God. It's called Kickbeat. Pretty sure. Yeah, Kickbeat. If you like rhythm games and you haven't tried this one out, you totally should try this game. This game is dope as shit. Like, it's fun. It's also got great music. And a lot of difficulty levels. Show of hands in chat. Who's played Kickbeat? Yeah, I'm gonna need to replay this at some point. This game is so fucking cool, though. Alright, what do we got here? Monstrum 2. The Monstrum, the word sounds familiar, but I can't remember. The creature seems familiar. So this is it's one of those games where you're just constantly running from well, maybe a killable creature. You see, there's a weapon now. Randomly generated ship where you're unarmed, stalked by a monster. Okay, I thought so. Like panic attack the game. Wait, hold on. This looks like it might be multiplayer. The camera angles sure are weird. Play now. Play now, not buy now. Okay, yeah, it costs money. Is it? Oh, it is online co-op. Interesting. Team Junkfish, what a name. Definitely co-op, possibly PvP. Yeah, it looks like one of those asymmetric games. Here's Monstrum. Yeah. Well, Monstrum, I know this one because it's VR listed. And this was single player. Yeah, it's VR listed. That's why I looked at it. Interesting. Alright, what is, Autos? The camper has tiny, disproportioned wheels. We're just gonna close this tab. I'm done. I'm done already. Did you see that car-shaped hole? Alright, farming cats, what are you? I mean, it is what it looks like. I don't think there's gonna be much more than what you see right now. The truck has me going, someone else is getting into the spin tires genre. Yeah, and then it just kind of fell apart when I saw the fast cars and the sound they made. Can you imagine how exhausted you would feel if this was your idle animation, IRL? That's like a full like P90X workout standing still. Bouncing up and down to get the ears going. It's ridiculous. Farming cat. Actually, with ears like that, it kind of looks more like a bunny, doesn't it? Great way to stay in state. I guess so. I guess so. Pedal to the metal. Here's another card game. Jesus Christ. I need to delete, like, everything in my bot. It needs to, like, space it out. For some reason, it wakes itself up every once in a while, and it's like, I haven't done this for a while. Let's do them all at once. Sorry. I don't really know how to fix that with the Oran board. Man. This. Okay. Next. Gloomwood came out yesterday. A lot of people are really hyped for this one. Yeah, at FPS, I know. And even then, they had motion blur turned on, so like the wheels just looked like there was like Vaseline on my monitor. I remember playing the demo for this game. What, like 2 years ago? I'm pretty sure it was this.
Hello, Doctor. I had hoped for us to meet at my estate. No matter. I can guarantee your safe arrival. A promise few others here can make. The townsfolk are not fond of outsiders. Don't delay.
Smooth. Smooth animation. Love it. Yeah, I remember their cones of vision. Yeah. Cool spooky mood? Yeah, I'm into this. I'm into this. Peekaboo! Alright, so this is out in early access now. $17.99. It's not a bad price for that. Overwhelmingly positive, it says. Very cool. New Blood designs. Right. Okay. Well, that was all I pulled aside for that. Let's dive into box of the day. Check out. Demo still up? No, it's not. Let's pull up today's game box. Boom! There it is. Kiss, Psycho Circus, A Nightmare Child, and Heavy Metal F.A.K.K.². Not from the same developer, but maybe from the same publisher. I think they're both from God Games. Back in 15. All right, Dragon Jim. Thanks for being here. Thanks again for the resub. Really appreciate that. This is the German release. It was the cheapest way to get it. And I talked to the seller, and he was like, yes, one of the games has a patch, and the other one, the installer's in English. The installer for Heavy Metal, not in English. But since installers are mostly standardized, I was able to get through it just by blind clicking on where I thought things should be. It's actually pretty easy. So what's interesting about this is like Kiss's logo has like the, the SS Nazi Z's in it. The cover of this box, not allowed to have it. It's censored. When you open this guy up, actually let's look at the back real quick. So here's the back. It literally is like two boxes joined together in one big piece of cardboard, which is wild. Makes it hard to put on the shelf, but damn it, it says Action Pack on the side, and that's awesome. Oh, it's God Games and Take-Two. Hey, Purblind, thank you so much for the host, my friend. But like when you open this up, they did not censor this. This one's got the Z's, right? Unlike the front of the box where they look more like backwards twos. The lightning bolts, whatever you want to call them. I actually have another copy of Kiss Psycho Circus that is in English that I found when I was in Sacramento. But I was kind of hiding under here. So, that one. Not an issue at all now. But this one's the one that came in the box. Hey, Sean, welcome in. But this is what we're here for today. I assume this means uncensored version, which is funny considering the box and the country. Because Germany loves to censor things these days. But yeah, like if you look at well, this is extra interesting because the actual manual to Psycho Circus also has what the cover has, but the CD doesn't. Can I see the sticker? Absolutely. There you go. I could use my phone, but I'm feeling lazy. The red octagon means stop in the US at least. I know, right? But yeah, what's super interesting about this box is like this custom mold, right? Like it's not two DVD sleeves, it's not two jewel cases, it's both of them. Which is amusing to me that they made it this way. I love this box. This is one of my neatest boxes, not gonna lie. There's a manual. I'd say we'd leave it out and use it, but I can't read German. I can't read German. Here's their poster fold out for other games that they were selling. There's a thing for Tropico and Mafia and the Blair Witch, which I would love to get a hold of. And Oni, which is, I think, what we're playing tomorrow. Is that tomorrow? Evo, Rune. And then here's the amazing poster on the back that everybody, when this came out, had displayed in their room. No one had this one displayed in their room. But I might. I might at some point. Assuming I ever have walls again. Yeah, I'm gonna assume the manual's totally in, yeah, totally in German. So, it'll stay in here. Also, that's just hilarious to me that the first thing you see when you open this up is an advertisement for the game on the other side. Like, they just went all in on this cross promotion. Just make sure that everybody that buys Heavy Metal or Kiss knows about Heavy Metal or Kiss. And that's the way of things. So this is a cool box. This is one of my favorite boxes. Top action title. But I love that, like, all of this German, and then it's like action pack. Action pack. Action paction. It's not what you want. You need to see a doctor for action paction. Alright. Let's get to this game. I've been waiting like a million years to play this one. Set you over there. Who's played this? Show of hands in chat. Who has played Heavy Metal F.A.K.K.? Go ahead and get my chat set up over here. I see Angie over here. Angie's still having to hold her boobs up. For whatever reason. Her top is not working out for her. If only they made a device that would help her with that. A support system. Retro load. Okay. Let's get up here too. Alright, so we're continuing on with female protagonist games, which is what we're doing all month. Some kind of arrangement of ropes and pulleys. I know, right? Like suspenders, but not for pants. I just can't think of a world where that would be, a real thing. Let's go. Some kind of arrangement. I know. Just, I feel so bad for her body if she has to, like, say, shoot a gun or something. Alright. Heavy Metal F.A.K.K., let's go. Something else I was gonna do. I moved chat over here, turned on the light, got the microphone. We are all good, right? I think we're good. I think we can launch the game. Oh, and other exciting news. The stereo's not reversed anymore. That was a thing I fixed over the last 24 hours. We're just gonna let this play out for a second. It's wonderful. F.A.K.K.² coming at you. Yes, those are the lyrics of the song. Not a calm menu? This calm menu that talks to you, by the way, when you hover things?
New load and save game. Controls. Video and audio. Credits. Quit. You think you're done? Quit. 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 Credits. You think you're done? Credits. I'm not letting you off that easy. Credits. I'm not letting you off.
HomestarRunner.com.
Credits. Quit. Rich people, you don't like how I look?
You don't like how I look? Aw. Excessive violence toggled on. That must be the uncensored version, right? Got some advanced settings in here too. What do you mean software dry? Oh, for audio. That's fine. Hey Dave, welcome at Heavy Metal. Yes, that's right. The lyrics are F.A.K.K.² coming at you. That is awesome. We can crank the living shit out of this game. Love it. It's like Strong Bad's cool game. Nice. Speaker setup. This thing actually will use my quad surround sound system. That's dope. Crosshairs. Mouse filter? Maybe. Maybe, actually. The mouse in this is not great. That might change, improve it? I don't know. So, something really cool I found in here is that you can change camera height and distance, like, off of the character. Like, you can pretty much take her off the screen and do screenshots, which is awesome. Until I capture some of the video for the randomized background y'all can redeem. Yeah, let's use birds. Supply changes. Ruins everything. What do we got for controls here? There's mouse speed. Smooth mouse. Let's try this. Let's try this. Always run? Probably not. We're probably gonna spend a little bit of time in the options and getting controls right. I haven't actually messed with them at all. The song is delightful. The song is delightful. Okay, real quick before we get started, I said I was gonna do this and I forgot. I'm gonna go fill up my water bottle. I'm gonna use the restroom. Y'all can enjoy some community clips on my BRB screen, and we're gonna get this party started. Hype!
My name is Kid Rock! Oh, you're off to bed. Okay, Quiver. Well, thank you so much for hanging out. Much love. Thank you for that sex. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping by. You're super cool. Good night, Quiver. I appreciate you. That's my pretty song.
It's over 9,000. Okay, so image mount. D. All right, Squinte, you have a great evening. Sleep well. We'll talk to you again soon. There we go. All right, CD-ROM drive is mounted. Go. Let's see if we can...
Yeah, I never got past Ludek's Gundyr. Jump attack is forward plus heavy. I did it. No.
C'est ouais, j'avoue. Nitte la forêt, mais oui. Toujours plus de chaînés dans le chat ce soir. Oh bordel, allez.
Here I am. Oh! Nope. My hat! You bastards!
There he is!
Fuck you! No! Fuck me! Ah!
Okay, we are ready to rock and roll. Well, I am. Are y'all ready to rock and roll? Or heavy metal? Are we ready to heavy metal and sword slash? I got it.
New game.
New game. I cannot bend heaven, I shall move hell. Somebody.
Once among the stars, a great war raged. A malevolent power had been released and had taken the form of an evil tyrant named Tyler.
Tyler.
His madness laid waste to an entire world, until one rose from the ashes to oppose him. Her name was Julie, and when the battle was done, she alone stood triumphant. Since that day, 30 years have passed. Julie and the survivors of the Great War sought to rebuild their lives back on the colony of Eden. As the colonists rebuilt their world, they discovered something wonderful. The water within Eden is the beginning and end of all life. None of the colonists have aged in the past 30 years. And this time they protected their world with a powerful energy shield and an orbiting F.A.K.K.² hazard beacon. Knowing that the shield would keep possible attackers at a distance, and the beacon hiding their secret under the veil of a fatal wasteland, the colonists have grown happy in their comfort and safety. But the universe is full of would-be gods. And the machines of man
How
alone
bad is it, Chaz?
cannot change the call of destiny.
How bad is the clipping? That is a hell of a scenic view, though. I love it. Not bad enough to distort, but bad enough to blur the voiceover slightly. Is this based on the second movie? Yes. Yes, it is. Sequel to that.
Good morning!
Carrie, dear sister, you should be resting.
Nah, I'm fine. Besides, it's a fine morning to look at the sky. Even more so with this morning's news.
What news?
A big asteroid hit the shield this morning. Did you hear it?
No, I guess my mind must be elsewhere today.
Well, snap out of it. It's a beautiful day. And my baby knows it too. He's kicking like a creeper this morning.
Like a
I think I
creeper?
should rest
What?
today. If you see Jermaine in town, tell him to come feed me. His baby's hungry.
I'll be sure to give your hubby a swift boot to the ass and send him on his way.
Okay, the mouse is actually much better than where it was when we started. We're going back to this view. Because holy shit, look at this place. That is gorgeous. This is the kind of thing I love to see in video games. Alright. My child is a creep. I know, right, Sean? Alright, so we got a hop. Oh, you know, okay, hang on. Let me save.
Load and save game.
Either of these, it doesn't matter. I want to look at
Video.
the Windows XP sound files real quick. Early levels in Unreal, yeah, exactly. This is running in the Quake 2 engine. I thought I saw when it loaded. I just want to look at our volume mixes real quick here. Why don't I put this, like, the main volume down to, like, 90%? And then I want to try that a little bit. I'm just going to play that intro video for a split second, Chaz. will you compare to what you heard before? But yeah, it's the same loader as like Jedi Knight 2. That goes through. Sadly, I don't hear the same mix as y'all. Oh, it skipped it. That was an interesting background. Hey, Nate. It was from yesterday's game. Didn't play the video.
Let's rock video. Oh, tweak my knobs.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so Wendy's. Hey, Mr. V. Nice random scene pick. You actually picked the one from this game. Did I just roll that in one? You did. Yes, you did. Mr. V was hanging out with me at voice chat when I recorded that scene. You did. Fucking nice work. Oh my god, I cannot believe that. Going into the options menu, she says, "Hey, you want to tweak my knobs?" Oh no. That's so good. I'm gonna take the games. Well, I'm gonna leave the master volume where it is. I was just seeing if there was like a video volume.
New game.
Alright, I'm not hitting the escape key accidentally this time.
Once among the stars, a great war raged.
Yeah, just let me know if that's still
A
peaking.
malevolent power had been released.
Because I can
and
also
had taken the form of an evil
turn off the
tyrant
filter I have
named
that
Tyler. His madness laid waste to an entire world, until one rose from the ashes to oppose him. Her name was Julie, and when the battle was done, she alone stood triumphant. Since that day, 30 years have passed. Julie and the survivors of
Alright, let's try this then.
sought to rebuild their lives back on the colony of Eden.
Is this better?
As the colonists rebuilt
Good
their
now?
world, they discovered something wonderful. The water within Eden is the beginning and end of all life. None of the colonists have aged in the past 30 years. And this time they protected their world with a powerful energy shield and an orbiting F.A.K.K.² hazard beacon. Knowing that the shield would keep possible attackers
Thanks,
at a
Dave.
distance, and the beacon hiding their secret under the veil of a fatal wasteland, the colonists have grown happy in their comfort and safety. But the universe is full
I took my
of
filter
would-be
off of it.
gods.
It sounds right in
And
my
the
headphones.
machines of man alone cannot change the call of destiny.
I'll have to go back and watch the VOD. Just let me know if the games. We'll look at it further if the game seems like it's all messed up. Otherwise, if it's just the video, I'm not super concerned about it for this stream yet. I did take my limiter filter off though. Turn it back on if I need to. I kind of feel like we might need to leave run on, but we'll explore for a little bit. Once we get into the action, it might be a total different feeling here. Who dat is? What's this? Hold on, can we talk to this person?
Greetings, Julie.
Hey, Balthazar.
The morning dew is working wonders for these Nova lilies.
Yeah, the place looks great.
It'd look a lot better if these schleeks would stop eating everything I plant. Come here, you little... Just stay still.
Are we learning about stealth?
If they weren't so easy to catch, I don't know what I'd do.
Why would
Looks
you
like they
throw it
throw well, too.
exactly back where it...
The little buggers sure do.
Well, good luck. See you later, Balthazar.
Goodbye, Julie.
Hey baby, you wanna come over later and help me catch sleeks? I don't know what my limits in this game are as far as like activating things or catching things. Can I also catch the sleek? How's your day going today, Nate the Adventurer, by the way? Great to see you. Computer's running like a dream. Are you a door? Oh, interesting. You use Q and E to rotate the cameras, or well, rotate your character as well. I want to
Low controls.
Controls real quick here. Crouch, what's use? Use is X or mouse 3. Interesting. Is anything on E and F? Good lord. Okay. E's gonna be turn right. I think I'm gonna put U's on F here. X is a weird place for that. Whoops! Fuck. Back! F. Previous weapons mouse wheel up. Yeah, that's fine. That's, we don't R, whatever. Holster weapons, that can be R. Whoops. I'm so bad at everything. F. Mouse 3. Interesting. Okay. So can I use this now? I wonder if I can... This world is beautiful. And you're right, you're right. I forget you said it earlier, but this absolutely does seem like the early levels of Unreal 1. Which is a fantastic. As soon as you get out of that spaceship in that game, that is an absolutely gorgeous. This is how you do the sneaking. Come back here, I'm gonna catch you, I think. You thought you saw a stealth key? Is that what I'm doing right now, is the sneak? Come here! Come here, you little shit! I'm gonna get you! Hey, Major Third! Pro been OG since the beginning. How are you doing, Major Third? I think there's like a separate sky inside that building, or it's like maybe reflections on glass. That's bizarre. Oh, there's stuff up on top of that ledge there. All right, all right. Getting up with the viewers now? Well, yeah. Yeah! Alright, let's explore this area a little bit more. And then, see what's up there. These are kind of cool. Wonder if these are like, are these light sources? Oh, they are, aren't they? That's neat.
Are you just going to sit around the house all day?
Yup. Feels like a Saturday on, what was this place called? Eden? New Eden? Oh shit, nice. Alright. Don't know what that did. Look at this giant on-off port. Keep out. Like the explosion symbol. Alright, this takes me back out here. Oh, here we go. It seems like I can pick up these fruits. Maybe my health has to be lower to be able to get them. Interesting. I keep going. Why not? probably too hot. Alright. That goes to options. F2 is my quick save. Fuck. How do I quick load? This house. That's the one. If it'll let me. I feel like I should be able to do this. Come on! Oh, I'm so close. That was frustrating. I have 4. 2 is back here. There's probably a quick load key somewhere. Got it. There we go. That did not take much damage, but it did take some. So I wonder if I can now pick up one of these. It's not. Alright. I feel that the area is now explored. Training.
Good morning, Julie. Ready for some training today? I'm always ready. Good. Let's go. Hello, Julie. Welcome back to training.
Hello, Julie.
To begin training, step up to the
You
glowing
want to twist
floor.
my knobs?
If you feel like skipping training today, just push the button on the door there.
Those are some pants. Holy hell, look at those flared bell bottoms. Fantastic. This training sign looks like it came out of, like, not Elder Scrolls, like Fable or something, right? It looks like the title to Fable.
In the top left corner of your screen resides the health and water display. The red meter represents your health. Health can be replenished by locating any of these items in the world.
Yep, the plants, okay.
The blue meter represents your water supply. Keep your water levels high by finding water ampules.
Water.
Water provides you with many things. First, it acts like armor, decreasing the damage you take when attacked. The more water you have, the better protected you are. Second, electrical and fire swords depend on certain amounts of water to function. Keeping your water levels high is important if you want to unlock the full potential of your arsenal. Finally, when your water level reaches close to its maximum amount, you'll be energized and will be able to run faster and jump farther.
So, what was that about the
Located in
sword
top right
that
corner
was
of your
smoking?
screen is your weapon status display. Since
Water
you can
armor,
equip
right?
most weapons in either hand, the left and right circles represent your left and right hand. The meter on the left represents how much total ammo you have for the corresponding weapon. The meter on the right represents how much ammo is in the current weapons clip. When ammo is transferred into a clip, that ammo stays in the clip until used. Some weapons require the use of both hands. When you equip one of these weapons, your weapon status display will change to this. Since most dual-handed
neat.
weapons have 2 modes of fire, the meters on the left and right represent ammo for each mode of firing. There are 6 inventory categories, each accessible by pressing the corresponding number key. Key 1, swords. Key 2, slings and shields.
Slings
Key
and
3,
shields.
small arms. Key 4, explosives. Key 5, big guns. And Key 6, quest items. To equip a weapon, press a number key until the weapon you want is selected. Then press left or right attack to equip the weapon in the desired hand. Some weapons can only be equipped in a certain hand. If you are trying a weapon and it won't equip, try putting it in the other hand. Now, go pick up that sling.
It's sling time, baby!
To equip the sling, press the 2 key until the sling is highlighted. Then press left or right attack to equip it. Step onto the glowing floor to proceed with your sling training.
Glowing floor. Glowing floor? That? I kind of want the red light, green light swords. I'm sure we'll get to it. It's my glowing floor here.
To fire the sling, hold down either attack button and release when you're lined up with your target.
Cool.
The longer you hold down the button, the further your projectile will go. Your standard sling has unlimited rock ammo and is used primarily to hit objects that are normally out of reach. Hit all of the following targets with your sling to proceed.
Okay.
Controls.
Was there an option for crosshairs? I feel like
video and audio.
Oh, you want to see something really cool, y'all? Check this out, check this out, check this out. This game has a built-in notepad. Not even joking. This is not from Windows XP. This is from inside the game. And it uses the game's directory to do whatever, and you can save notepad files here if you want to make notes. which is crazy. There, and it's just saved as something. I don't know. Which I guess I can open somewhere in here, maybe. I'm not sure exactly where it maybe... I don't know where it saves. It opens up this folder like it should be here. It's just weird. This is a weird thing. No, where does it save? Actually, can I open the game's config file from within the game? Oh no. This is how we break everything. Yeah, generated by Quake. This is the Quake engine. Quake 2 engine. Or maybe Quake 3. Arena? Probably Quake 3 Arena. Now that right there, that's some meta shit. Love it. Love it. Do not modify. I know, right? It's like if it's like if you have opened this in the game note in-game note editor, you fucked up. Go back.
Quit.
All right. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. I think I want to use this to... Nice, so you can... Oh! I was sure I could break that glass. Oh, this is a two-handed weapon. I see that. So what do I do for the next weapon? What was... I don't remember what the tutorial was. I guess we're gonna wander around till I find it. Or is there something else that I need to hit? Like maybe I need to knock this guy out? The plant? Okay.
Good job. The sling can also be used to stun small creatures.
Thank you, Dave.
Hit this Schleek with your sling.
Fuck you,
then
Schleek.
walk over to him and press the use key to pick him up. Now that you've got a Schleek in your hand, walk over to the cage and press either attack key to toss him in.
Now that you have a large Schleek in your hand. God, that sound.
Excellent. Now step into the glowing floor to learn about distracting creatures with your sling. In many situations, the sling can be used to get a creature's attention. Use your sling and try to lure that Schleek onto the glowing target.
Oi! Oh, okay, it worked.
Perfect.
What a
Now
weird
let's move
training
on
room.
to some better firepower.
Yes.
The handgun fits into the small arms category, and as all weapons in that category can be equipped in either hand. To equip the handgun, press the 3 key until the handgun is highlighted. Then press left or right attack to equip it. Shoot all the targets with your handgun to continue.
Oh, it's an auto aim, so I don't need a crosshair. Oh no!
Next up, go pick
Cool.
up that thermal detonator.
Thermal detonator, you say?
Equip a detonator by pressing your 4 key, highlight the detonator, and press left or right attack. Detonators alone don't pack much of a punch, but if you place them next to a volatile object, you'll get quite a reaction.
Such as...
Place a detonator next to each of these asteroids to see what I mean.
Cool.
All right. Now, on to the melee weaponry. Pick up your sword to proceed. To equip your sword, press the 1 key, highlight your sword, and press right attack to equip it in your right hand. Single-handed swords can only go in your right hand, thus keeping your left hand free to equip many other types of weapons.
Like guns?
Run around and swing your sword for a while to get a good feel for it.
That's not what I wanted.
Good. Now, let's learn how to do sword combos. Watch the hologram for reference. Initiate a combo by pressing and holding right attack until you have completed 1 sword swipe. During the second sword swipe, press and hold left attack to start a combo. Be sure to hold down left attack until the combo is complete. Excellent. Now try it again, just to get it down. Good job. Now let's throw a shield.
Interesting.
To equip your shield, press the 2 key until you highlight the shield, then press left attack to equip it. All shields can only go in the left hand. Now, do the same as you did before.
That is a cool
Press
shield.
And hold right attack until the second sword swipe. Then press and hold left attack.
I don't get it.
Now, do the same as you did. Perfect.
Okay.
Let's do that once more to get it down. Each weapon you put in your left hand during single-handed sword combos will execute a different style of combo attack.
A force shield, yeah.
Try multiple weapons in the left hand to unlock your full potential. To holster weapons, press the holster weapons key. Press it again to re-equip your last holstered weapons. Now, we are going to
Hey,
learn
Ransom,
how to
very
defend
welcome in.
yourself with your
Good to
shield.
see you, my friend.
To use your shield, press and hold the left attack button. This shooter is going to spit poisonous darts at you. Deflect as many as possible with your shield.
Oh, shit. Come on. Okay, there we go.
finally, grab that health vial. To use the health vial from your inventory, press the 6
Right in the
key until
groin,
the
I know,
health vial
right?
is highlighted. Then press left or right attack to use it.
Cool.
This concludes your weaponry training. Now let's move on to the obstacle course.
Nice.
You will automatically climb steps, ledges, or objects that don't require jumping.
Hey, Mom.
To climb
I
a
vaguely
ledge or
remember this
object,
statistic,
simply
right?
push forward against the object you want to climb.
So I didn't
If you need your arms to climb something, you'll need to holster your weapons before trying to climb. If you walk slowly up to a ledge, you won't fall off. Jump over these gaps to continue.
Okay.
To grab a ledge, run and jump towards the ledge, and you will grab it automatically. Press forward again to pull yourself up.
I think it took away all my weapons.
Jump up and hang on the glowing edge to proceed past
Hey, hi,
this
Barry.
obstacle.
How are you doing today?
Once you are hanging down, you can shimmy left and right with the strafe keys.
You forgot they made this game? So far, it seems pretty cool. Oh, she's watching me. Her and her amazing bell bottoms. Jealous. So jealous.
Also notice that
Look
if
at
you
those bell
move your
bottoms over
mouse,
there.
you can look around to see where you're going. Press the back key to release yourself from a wall hang. Press the crouch key to get under this obstacle.
It's a sequel to the movie. 30 years after the movie. It's still a fucking tutorial. That's right. Yeah, it also stars Julia Strain's character. Which I just... They keep saying it, and I keep forgetting. Should I not be where I am now?
While crouched, you can move in all directions. Try strafing left and right to perform rolls. Ampules aren't the only way to replenish your water supply. Anytime you see flowing Eden water, standing in it will replenish your water supply up to the halfway mark. Going higher is dependent on water temperatures. To proceed past this area, you must first push and pull that crate into the glowing target. To pull or push an object, stand in front of the object and tap the use key. You will then be able to push or pull the object around with your forward and back keys. To stop pushing or pulling an object, tap the use key again. Now, to get past that narrow ledge, you will need to perform a wall hug. Back up
wall
against
hug?
the wall next to the ledge until you stop. Press back again to become locked into a wall hug. Good. Use the left and right strafe keys to
I
move
like this
around.
movie a lot, personally.
You'll notice during a wall hug, you can move your mouse around freely to see where you're going.
But then again, I'm not really a connoisseur of animated cartoon, anime, anything. I just enjoyed it. But I also really like Julia Strain, so I was kind of predisposed to enjoying it.
On to the pipe climb. To grab a pipe, first center yourself under the pipe, and then press the jump key.
Tutorial level of the stream. Let us go.
Move using your forward and backward keys. Pressing crouch will some obstacles may require you to bring your legs up.
It's pretty standard,
Press the
yeah.
jump key to wrap your legs around the pipe, allowing for better fits into small areas. Once your legs are up, forward and backward move you along the pipe, and pressing crouch will bring your legs back down.
Oh my! Yeah, this is not at all related to the first Heavy Metal movie.
Throughout Eden, you will find monkey bars. Jump up to automatically grab the monkey bars. You can move in all directions.
That's what she
while
said.
on monkey bars. Use the directional keys to move.
Thanks, Dragon Gem. Oh, you have to keep holding space to do. Oh. How do I stay on? Forward? Okay, there we go. This is like the first thing I've done that hasn't let me control the camera. She said a lot of interesting things. Yeah, were you here,
Pressing
Dragon
the
Gem?
crouch key will release you from the monkey bar.
When we got this was gold. You might have been on break.
Video and audio. Video and audio. Video and audio. Oh, tweak my knobs. Controls. Video and controls. Load and save game.
Just, oh my god. Just wow. Yep.
Load and save game.
About lost it.
To grab
I
a
did
rope,
lose it on that
simply
one.
jump towards it. To move up and down, press the jump and crouch keys. To swing back and forth, use your directional keys. Release the rope by pressing the use key.
Oh, that's far easier than I thought it was gonna be. I was just holding forward and pressing use. I thought I was gonna have to like build up momentum on each of those.
To climb this wall, walk up to either of these climbable surfaces and press forward. From the climbing position, move forward, backward, strafe left or right to navigate the wall. Press jump to release yourself from the wall.
Man, this is a very...
To use this crank, press and hold the use
very
key
long
until the door has moved to the desired position.
No! It actually was
Stand
closing.
next to each of these glowing objects and press the use key to activate them.
Wait, glowing objects? What glowing objects? What glowing objects? Just talking about the buttons? Is it at least a shippable tutorial if you were to play it again? You mean what I know how to do the game? Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'm actually really impressed with all the game mechanics so far. It's
Good
like
job.
some
You
of
just
it
finished all your
skippable. Skippable. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Wait, am I done? Did she say I finished all the training? I went in that one, came out of that one, we did the loop. Okay, so I think we're done here. I think we can move on with the game finally. Hey, Derpaladoop. Last time you played this, finger caught in my butt. That is, I've never had that happen while playing a video game. I gotta be honest. Did you have to go see a doctor for that?
Thanks for the training. No problem, Julie. Before you go, here is your sword and your sword.
Oh yes, yeah. Oh no. So I can
Thanks
skip it
again.
because I learned
See you
it.
later. Bye.
But there is a button to skip the tutorial after hitting new game. Absolutely. So when you come in here and do the tutorial, she says like you can do the tutorial or you can press this button to leave now. So yes, it's skippable. Totally skippable. Having never played the game before, I was definitely gonna not skip it though. Wall parts. Oh, interesting. We had a forced perspective change. The camera decided to do this, which is annoying because I wanted to look at this amazing art. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's it. That's why we're here. That's it. Just totally normal people things. You think it was your PS2 mouse, not a USB? You know, I'm using an actual, like, laser mouse. But I do have, like, a ball mouse on a PS2. Not using that computer. We're using a more modern Windows XP machine for this. Crank that heavy metal headbang. That's right. That's right. What? Hold on. What was the... Oh, I have to knock him out. I don't have the... Oh, no, I do have it. Yeah, that's right. Oh, shit! What? What did I do? Hold on. They're bloodthirsty, too? Whoa! He's throwing shit at me now. Is that a thing? That didn't happen in the tutorial. Oh my god, I think I just... Crotch goblin? I was not expecting this. I'm gonna go here, though. Cool. It's just water. Have you forgotten, little guy? Really pissed him off. Oh yeah, he's coming. Oh, he is throwing shit. I heard him shit it out. Alright. Dribblers don't like to get wet. Roger that.
Hello, Julie. You know, it's odd. Nothing's been growing lately. This is the first time it's been a problem. Must be the hot summer. Hello, Julie.
Alright. Actual conversations here. So I can move all of these boxes then. That's awesome. I don't think there's a reason to do that. Okay, hang on. Jolie! Wait a minute. We are gonna move a box, actually. No! Box! Box move! Cool. Dude, any game that rewards you for exploring is awesome. Seriously, though. Especially like little puzzles like that. I like her sprinting side hop. It's good stuff. Alright, we're back out here in the... Oh no, this is still a different area.
Good day to you, Julie. Fine morning for a walk.
Hello, Margot. Sure is. Hey, Zig, how's it going?
Hello, Julie, and good morning to you.
How's Carrie doing? I've knitted the loveliest baby outfit. I want to...
Huh, that's the second one to hit the shield this morning.
Oh.
Very unusual.
Probably just a meteor shower.
I'm sure you're right, Julie. I just wish it weren't so noisy. I like my mornings quiet.
Me too.
Well, we should be on our way to the market. Maybe we'll see you later at the pub?
Yes, do join us. I hear Angus has brewed up some of his amaranth ale.
Amaranth ale? That sounds tasty. Maybe I'll see you there.
Just the way he sat down was 10-10. Let them move in. Hey Rush, welcome in.
Hey, get back here, you stupid cow!
All right, get up, lard bucket.
Poor
you
guy.
Piece of crap, move!
Hey, Point Then Click, welcome in. Nice to see you. I enjoyed your stream yesterday.
I'm sorry, Julie. This stupid cow's
Capybara
blocked the way.
Gnome Wild.
Maybe try back later when I convince this stupid.
This
fat
was
fatty to
so
move.
much just to block me from going backwards in the game. Love it. Love it. It is. It's a sequel 30 years from Heavy Metal 2000. Or Heavy Metal F.A.K.K.² or whatever you call it.
Good morning.
Good
We're
morning.
indeed fortunate that our champion is also a vision of such stunning beauty.
What a load of crap.
Your pardon, Julie?
Oh, that's quite a full cart you got there.
Yes, the creepers seem to produce more than they eat.
Well, be sure and
Did
wash
you
your
recently
hands
watched
when you're
it?
done.
I liked them both.
Oh, yes, Julie.
What? Dude. Do we just zoom in on an awkward boner? Point Then Click. So I showed my wife the Wonder Boner last night. And for anybody that doesn't know what I'm talking about, I'll just let you make up your own context. She says, I would really like one of those. Words came right out of her mouth. What is making these green? Is that another, like... Oh, wow. So did you watch the original Heavy Metal Rush Pirate, or did you do, Heavy Metal 2000?
I know, Julie. I could use a nail too.
Oh,
Margot's
great.
still hungover. Maybe she'll feel better in a while.
The OG? Have you ever seen 2000? See, your wife would like that. Exactly! I'm almost disappointed that there aren't cloth physics in this game. It's like right at the edge of having that. What is this? Please tell me I can drive this thing.
Oh, hey! Jermaine St. Germain at your service. How's my girl faring? Still eating up this year's
Speaking of
crop?
Point Then Click, right?
Hey yourself. Shouldn't you be home looking after Carrie instead of playing with yourself?
Yeah, I'm on my way to see her. I just want to get this hover bike working. I've almost got it flying.
Well, when you're finished, fly home and see to your wife before she eats everything in the house.
Okay, big, tall, and mean. I'll go see her as soon as I finish here.
That's not the way I wanted to use the hover bike. But I guess it's what we got. Just the witch casually walks in.
Hey Tasha, have you seen Angus?
Yes, he's downstairs blowing things up. Just look at this. He ruined my decorating.
Nice freckles.
Downstairs. Okay.
Nice freckles. Amazing art.
Oh, hi, Julie. How are you today?
You never seen this game? It's one that slid under the radar for a lot of people. The majority, oh my, majority of the games this week have actually. Yeah, exactly.
Hey, Julie. Thought I'd blow off some steam at Angus's with a nail. Care to join me?
Now, aren't you like running the bar or something? Look at her, but yeah, interesting. That's right, Rush. Quick streamer recovery.
Hello, Julie.
Just...
This place used to be relaxing.
Oh, you can move in the
Damn
conversations.
blasting is rattling my teeth out.
Amazing. Hey, Red.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm feeling a bit tipsy.
Oh my.
Man, we got so loaded last night at
ale is
Angus's.
strong.
That ale just goes right to your head. I seem to remember something about
I'm
playing
feeling a
sleek
bit
football,
tipsy.
but it gets blurry after that.
I love that, like the conversations when you're talking to somebody, it's like a railgun, right? Like there's penetration, there's conversational penetration. So I talk to her, but the command to have the conversation goes through her to the other guy. So I get to talk to two people at once, just like real life.
Hey, how's it going?
The ale is strong.
Word of the day is conversational penetration. You're welcome. The coolest part, being a sequel like the Ghostbusters game. Yeah, exactly. Or Tron 2.0. Tron 2.0, in my heart, is still a great sequel. Lithtech engine makes life painful most of the time. Conversational. You know, see, one of my wife's favorite words, or one of her favorite sayings, has always been, alcohol is a great social lubrication. Obviously, conversational penetration is part of alcohol being a social lubrication. It's when you wait for your conversational penetration. It's when you wait for your turn to talk, and then you slip it in. Whatever you had to say.
That game of sleek football last night was too fun. I got 3 touchdowns.
Wait, they play football with those little critters? No wonder they go full gremlin.
That guy Jonah is so
Yeah,
Keeps
Miss
giving
Styles,
me
thank you so
flowers,
much
but
for
they
the
smell
rose.
as bad as that dung color that flies around.
I was lurking on you playing GTA this morning. Thank you. You need plenty of talk loop to get this conversation penetration. Frankly, that's happened to me before. Assumed I was talking to somebody else responds. Or talking to somebody behind you. Oh man, that is the worst. Universally, that is like the worst thing. Universally, that is the worst thing. Or like you're walking down the street and like somebody smiles at you, but it's not you. It's somebody else. Can you stop blowing up the... We're getting fight music.
Angus, what the hell are you doing?
Ah, Julie! Quick, cover your ears!
Still not gangster enough?
Yes, Julie!
Nice.
I need to make more room in the cellar to fit my kegs of amaranth ale, and I was just blowing out some rock.
That was quite a bang. What are you using?
Oh, Otto gave me some of these great detonators. Alone, they don't pack
His
much of a
ears
punch,
are square, by the
mix it
way.
with
They look like
something
drink
volatile
coasters.
like creeper dung, and you've got yourself an explosion.
Wait.
Here, try them out. They're a blast.
Thanks. I swear, Otto's a borderline pyromaniac.
Well, he sure knows how to mix a bomb. And now I have more room for my nectar of the gods. In fact, we'll sample it tonight, and then we'll all go...
Julie, thank heavens I found you. A swarm of strange pests are attacking everything at the creeper pens. We've cleared out all the creepers except Bessie. She's too pregnant to move. Please help me save her.
What, am I the only one in town with a sword?
Come on, before Bessie gets hurt.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. Okay, so... Oh. We get an action sequence cutscene here. The way she first shoots, what the hell? Those boots are insane. Fully credit alcohol if you social energy. You know...
Look! Julie! Julie, over here! We've got to... Ah! Ah!
Oh. Oh, God.
Oh no, Garrett!
No, it's like Final Destination on New Eden.
time to skewer some bugs.
Alright, alright. I gotta run to the restroom. I will be right back. Enjoy some community clips. And we'll play some more. For sure.
It's got a smell, but it smells new. If that makes any sense. You get that partial electronic smell from the circuit board, and the new video game smell.
Uncle Eli once told me that these dungeons, that travelers once long ago, they had seen a goblin, a really weird goblin. You know, it actually laid golden goblin eggs. It was such a source of great treasure. Well, you know, Uncle Eli gets confused sometimes. I think he was probably thinking of some bird, but he insisted it was a goblin. He said, "No, dear niece, no. You wait and you see for yourself. When you see that goblin, it will do such a jig, it'll dance away before you can even do a thing. But the eggs are real and stinky. They stink like gold."
Man, that was like Captain Peelcard before I met Captain Peelcard right there. It's a curtly sword. Oh boy, we're starting to run out of things in that that box of snacks that I got from ALVS Joe and Hungry. Trilogia is shot. How do we pronounce this? Shotgun? Chocolate hazelnut, white chocolate, something, maybe? That's what I'm gonna open up. Hopefully she'll get the box of American stuff that I sent her soon. I'll send her a message to see if she's gotten it yet. Like I lost the tracking number. Show getting. Thank you, Mr. B. Go getting. Oh, these are kind of cool looking. These are kind of cool looking. It's like white chocolate on top, dark chocolate on the bottom, or milk chocolate on the bottom, it looks like. That's cool. It's pretty good. Actually, I really like these. Schattenjäger. Wow. There's a flavor in this that I can't quite... It's almost fruity. Or like Nerds. Like a little bit like Nerds. But I don't know exactly what that would be. I was expecting it to be like... I wasn't expecting it to be totally solid. I expected there to be like a cream filling of some kind. Schattenjäger. That's really good though. I like those. Oh my god, get fucked bugs. That was some juicy combat right there. Oh shit, these are good. Oh, we had to try. We had to try. Well, wait, hold on. Is that a ramp in front of this thing? Can I use it now? No. Damn. I was hopeful. Come on, Julian.
deal with this pest problem first.
Wait, hold on. Am I? Oh. I guess I'm going back here now. Are there more of them somewhere? The door? It sent me back. I hear that sound. Can't go through here. Oops. Stuck. Feel like I'm gonna need to reload or something, like something is not spawning, because it won't let me leave the area. I might need to reload. Yeah, because she does this.
I have to deal with this pest problem first.
Unless I can climb up there or something. An area I can get to from the rooftop up here. If I do this, maybe? Must be. You put the sword away if you crouch. I think I'm gonna be climbing on this. Yep. Like the tutorial said, that's how you use a pull to slip into tight spaces. Can't make that stuff up. Oh, this is where the guy crashed through the roof. Got it. Got it. Come on, get in the hole, lady.
What happened? Mommy?
This is delightful. Hey, Bum. Wow, her butt really stands out because they put a sheen on it. How you doing, Bum? heal. There's probably something over here. Guess not. Oh.
Julie, I'm glad you're here. We're taking care of the cows out here, but Bessie's still inside with those vile creatures. You've got to... Ah! Here comes some more of those things! Take cover!
Don't these things ever quit?
Did they get Mark Snow to bring some X-Files soundtrack to this?
Quick, shut the door!
Hey, wait! Jeez, looks like I'm on my own for this one.
Let's go, bud. Oh, that was a mistake. Wrong button. I gotta put away this bomb. Don't want it. It's preventing me from doing combos, it looks like. See, I have a sword with a green light on the handle. In the training area, there was one with a red light on the handle, and I wonder what the difference was, what that was for. Because they didn't let me train with that one. Oh no, Bessie! Wow. Poor Bessie. Come on, off of it. Oh, okay. I guess I don't climb that. Or at least
Quick,
not yet.
Bessie's about to give birth.
What?
Thank you, Julie.
What?
Easy, Bessie. Easy. There you go, girl.
I'm glad you were
there
here,
it
Julie.
is.
I wonder where those things came from.
Well, that's what we're trying to find out. That's what we're trying to find out, Bone.
Not
We're-
sure,
we're
but
still
I
in,
sent him
like-
back.
All right, Bessie has a new calf. Great job, Julie. If you hadn't got here in time, those things would have eaten Bessie alive.
Speaking of those pests, I wonder if the glowing rocks that Pete found have anything to do with this.
Glowing rocks?
Julie!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Are you okay down there, Julie? What's going on?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, maybe not. Looks like I found the queen bee.
Oh my god, she has 4 nipples. Why? What? Why? Why? Oh god. The opening to Daikatana, right? Oh! Why does the bug have nipples, Chaz? Look. Creeper pins. Okay. Did I not save? Didn't we save? Right? Oh, okay, okay, there it is. Your buddy paid you $100 to play back in 2012. Best decision of your life. I need to give that game another try. That's tough. Oh, fuck me. Wow, that's a one hit? From full health? Okay. Cool, man. I need to give Daikatana another go. I really did not like it when I played it. Looks like I'm losing health there too.
Load and save game.
I did not like what I played of Daikatana, but... Okay, so this water also causes damage. Good to know, good to know. They say painfully mediocre. I got really, like, I don't know if it was a skill level I was in, but I got really stuck in, like, right at the entrance of a castle or something. Just glad. I was really glad that I could walk away from it on the 1 hour stream. Okay. I think I need to sneak up behind him. Yeah, alright. Understanding the boss now. We're gonna use stealth. God, you noxious fucking hummingbirds. Yeah, it's the beginning of the game. Yeah, it is. No. After the unnecessarily long swamp level, yeah. Yeah, I don't really make it out of the swamps, I guess. I don't know. I actually have a box copy of it now. Old School Jay was getting rid of his, so I bought it from him. But come on. But it's a game I've been meaning to try again. Come on, get off! Julie! Julie! Jesus Christ. Why? 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 That sucked. Did you just use a bug bomb? I'm using these like little C4 charges. What are they called? Thermal detonators. But I'm using them on like its own piles of shit to. As an accelerant. Man, we recovered from that. Recovered from that. We got one more to go. Well, at least the game deemed it possible for me to get off the pipe. That should be it right there. Bye-bye, nipple bug! So they're bug bombs. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I can't deny your logic there.
What was that thing?
I don't know. Never seen anything like it. I found these strange rocks next to it. That may have something to do with it.
Hey, that looks like the stuff that's been hitting the shield all morning.
I guess one got through.
You should take that to Otto. He might be able to shed some light on it. And be sure to stop by the marketplace, and Alexis will tend to your wounds.
That's a good idea. See you guys later. These asteroid pieces are volatile. I bet they'd make great sling ammo.
Really? No, not like that! Oh, it's a two-handed weapon, so it doesn't matter which button I press. There's just like a shrine to Julie over here.
The sky opened and the would-be god descended on the helpless masses of the melting pot. All fell beneath his heel, save one. I relate the tale only as I remember it.
It was just so long ago. Sometimes it almost seems to me as if it were a dream.
No one's aged in 30
I
years.
assure you it was no dream. You've merely allowed the memory to fade. For 30 years, the warrior inside you has lain dormant.
Not entirely. I just had a pretty good fight in the creeper pens with a giant mutant beast.
Well, a storm
Tell
is
him about
brewing.
the four boobs. Tell him about the four
History
boobs.
runs in cycles, and we may be on the cusp of another era and another menace. I'm sure your battle with an overgrown pest
Enya
will
write the background
surely
song
not
here?
compare to your victory over Tyler.
Tyler? He still haunts me in my dreams.
May his ghost never return to plague our world.
Indeed. Anyway, speaking of blights on paradise, have you seen Otto around?
He headed off to the town center with a new gadget early this morning.
Shrine of me. It's so mundane, I know, right? I've been thinking that too. Mundane is definitely the correct word there. Wait, did y'all see those bubbles rising? Oh, stuff up here.
Oh, hi, Julie. Hang on a sec. I'm on the comm with Gabriel.
Oh, it's red.
Hello, Julie. Come to sample one of the many treasures from
Or
the
not.
old world?
Actually, I'm feeling a bit beat up. Got anything that would help?
I've got just the thing. Hold on a minute.
I got just the thing.
Let's see.
No, it's not over here.
No.
Going over here instead.
Here we go. Drink this, and health shall be returned.
Thanks, Alexis. See you later. This will restore my health on demand.
What I really want to do is go rob the store. Let's settle for that. Oh, God! Oh, no, no. Not that. I want the sword. I thought I killed the mother booba bug. Why? 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 Why are you back? I don't know how to get these things. Yeah, fear my name, Jeff.
Hey, Julie. Whew, it sure is hard work.
Oh no! Wait.
Otto must be out somewhere causing trouble.
Wait, name powerful villain? Oh, okay. Okay.
The sky.
Yep.
Yeah.
Skip. No.
This will restore my health on demand.
From this day forward, I'll be known as Betty. That's right. Oh, shit. What I need is... So it's the one that spins. I only have the one. I only have the one because I accidentally used one of them. Ah! Damn it! Oops. Weird. You can actually sort. You can sort the save files. That's cool. Switching weapons in this is kind of terrible. There's no way around it. Oh, there's some more here, though. Come on. Okay. Okay, we managed that. Oof. Oof. The weapon switching is so bad. Once you have to use it, it's really miserable. Hey Stevie, how you doing? Or Sarah. I don't know why I went with the first party. How you doing, Sarah? It's great to see you. Stevie Sarah's gonna be one of the guest hosts on my stream. Coming up in what, 2 weeks now? Either is fine. Hi, Steve. Oh man, we've been playing some real wild games this week so far. Yes, I'm changing my game though. Oh, nice. No worries. Yeah, not bad. That's why I didn't put anybody's game picks down, so y'all could change if you wanted to. I want more of that. What's that? Hang on, we're gonna move this box. There's a thing behind it. Come on, Julia. Oh. Okay. Sure, fine. Male co-stars? Yeah, of course. That sounds just fine.
Thanks, Julie. Thanks, Julie. Thanks, Julie.
Yeah, you're welcome. That quest that I accidentally did for you. Alright, creepy kid. It's back.
My dolly lost her eye. She can't see right without her eye. My dolly says a bad man is coming. Says I'm gonna go away. I don't want to go away without my dolly.
Well then. Just the blank stare that Julia gives us. Look at that face. I know. I said it earlier. It's the face only a mother could love. Oh. No. Sorry, Schlock. Oh no, we're totally out now. Oh, maybe these couldn't get taken. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. These things are changing. Oh, hello. Oh, maybe there's not. No, there is something in here for me. How do I get in here? Maybe I can't. Maybe I can't get in. Oh, make the jump. Okay. There's a gun up here. We have a new weapon finally. Now I can put this sword in this hand and the gun in the other. There we go. Huh. Okay. I can climb this. Also. Gun. Oh, it's water. Good. Probably need that. It's like a deer. I can't hear the shield right. Figure out where we're going here.
All my streets have escaped. They're too violent for me. Can you help me put them back in the...
Oh my god, really? It's time for the invasion, but we're gonna go Schleek wrangling. 30 years has passed. They said, yeah, they said very specifically that little girl is around 40 and still talks like an 8-year-old. Well, that's, I mean, brain development is a thing, but yes, you are correct. are correct. I mean, we're children until we're 25 at least. That's when the brain's fully developed. Can attest to the fact that I was a child until I was 25. Yeah, and the one lady's pregnant, so new kids are a thing. That's true, but can you imagine being 1 day old for your entire life? Fuck that. That sounds terrible. That sounds terrible for parents, too.
Thanks for your help, Julie. Here, take this. A little boost on me.
They eat the babies. They eat the babies. It's like human feel. Sounds like I missed an important plot detail. Everyone involved in this did. I think we made it to another level or something. Yeah, okay, so this is linear. It's not hub world or anything. Oi! Oi! Ah! God, this. This is town center? Oh, Lord, they come. No, Sarah, what you missed was the basement bug with 4 boobs. That was a thing.
New game.
Oh my god, that was a thing. Also,
load and save game.
So, oh god. Julia Strain voices the options menu, and there's some little hidden nuggets in here if you do it enough.
Controls. Controls. Controls.
Hang on.
Video and audio. Controls.
We'll get there.
Controls. Load and save game. Controls. Video and audio. Controls. Load and save game. Controls.
Come
Video
on.
And controls. Load and save game. Controls. Controls. Video and audio.
This is turning you on for some reason, right?
Controls. Credit quit. I guess everybody can't handle me. Oh, tweak my knobs.
There it is. That's the one. We just had to let the RNG give it to us. Oh no. When that first played, I fucking lost it.
Hey, how's it going, Julie?
Oh fuck. The guy was standing there. Do you think the gun will take this thing out? That'd be pretty cool if it did. I don't think it will, though.
Hey, how's it going, Julie?
I got time for that. You killed? Oh yeah, I killed that guy. Whoa! Bird's Paradise or something else cool.
You see, it shoots focused ion pulses, so you don't get as much kick as a bullet weapon. And man,
my God,
can it cook a target? And check this out.
Look at that jaw, though. He's got like a gold jaw.
Fried Schleek!
Playing with your toys again, I see.
Julie, I didn't see you there. How are you?
Will you ever get tired of being a public nuisance?
Ah, you know me. As long as something blows up, I'm happy. So, how's things going?
Kinda weird. I got a story to tell you later. But first, have you ever seen a rock like this? They
Can
seem
we
to
please
blow
tell him
up
about the
already.
bug with 4 boobs?
No, I'm no geologist. Why do you ask?
I found it earlier today when I was fighting a giant mutant she-beast. You're the genius. You can figure it out.
Okay, for you, Julie. But I've got to finish testing out my new crossbow first. Watch this.
Boys will be boys.
This is the girl with the sword. You gonna do it? No. Can I have it?
Wasn't that cool? That schleek got barbecued.
So cool, bro. So cool. Was as cool as the start screen? It's trying, it really is. Oi! Yeah, it's like a spawner that I'm seeing in there for them.
The Schleeks have gone crazy! They've never been like this before!
Facts. Preventive measures. Oh, they keep spawning too. It's terrible.
Oh boy, this is not good. Not good at all.
Tell me. What? What? What?
So that we might be saved. But you must first seek out the heavens to purify your soul. Only me. Hallelujah.
Transformers? Transformographizers? Nice. Tyler or not, there was like a gas mask vision that she had. That might have been, it's been a while since I've seen the movie. I feel like I should be able to get up here. Maybe. There we go.
A vial of pure Eden water.
I'll take that. Actually, I'll take both of those things. I think, yes. Take you. Alright. That's good. That's good. It's 4:30. I got a call here. We'll be ready for dinner. My wife and dog should be home very soon. I will be back in a couple hours. In about 2.5 hours. Oh, nice. Since I have full Eden water, I can move faster now. And my sword is, well... Right. I forgot that that was a thing. When you're not thirsty, you get, like, extra power. Actually.
New load and save game.
Okay.
You think you're done, huh?
I may continue this game at some point. Tonight, after dinner, 7 o'clock Pacific time. We're going to work on more Trespasser. I think I can get through this game tonight. We got about halfway through it on the first stream. So, should be good to go. Well, I'm thinking about it. I'm just going to go ahead and put the game in the drive. Should be good to go. Ooh, did Dragon Gym just redeem that? B and Bree TV are celebrating 14 months on Twitch in their very first uncapped subathon, September 7th, 9 a.m. Eastern. Nice. When is that? Tomorrow. Cool. I'll have to pop in for that. Between Two Beards is going to be Sunday. I'm going to be a guest host on there. The guest that they're having on is Matt's Game Room. Stream one day. But there's merch. What else? What else is coming up? What else is on the self-promotion bot? If you didn't know, there is a self-promotion redeem that you can use for 1,000 channel points to promote upcoming special events or whatever you got going on. Returning to streaming, games you're excited about, high scores you got, whatever. Brag on yourself. It's good for you. And allowed. It's allowed here. That's the important part. Alright, find somebody to read. Today's Tuesday. Not an infinite quality stream day. And let's see who's live. But yeah, I'll be back in about 2.5 hours. And we'll try to finish up Trespasser tonight. Let's head on over to Mac. I think it's been a couple minutes since I've raided him. Oh yeah, he's playing an FPS called You Are Empty. No idea, but I really like the games that Mac plays. Me and Mac are kind of kindred spirits when it comes to janky FPS games. Your second most used redeem. There you go. There you go. Get that kicked off. Oh, get these off my ears. Love y'all. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in a couple hours or tomorrow. We'll get some exciting dinosaur running from happening here tonight. Alright, I'm gonna hit the raid button. Bonk.